Hello and welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now this is box number 3 from our 4 boxes of crafty goodies that we've got coming on this week. So this is from Every Crafts a Pound website. So I placed this order and this box cost £40. So everything in this box came to £40, and when you hit £40 you get free delivery, and that includes VAT and everything there. So we'll just open it up just to give you a little sneaky peek, and we'll delve in and see what we've got. Okay, so we're going to start with the things that cost 25 pence. Okay, so we'll jump straight in. Now these are some flowers. Okay, they are felt backed, and I'm going to be using those on a project. Okay, so it was 25 pence for 4, so that's the first item. Right, the next 25 pence goodie is this thank you stamp. So it's a clear stamp, and it actually says it's from Hobbycraft, but that's from the Every Crafts for a pound as well. Next we have got some washi tape. Now I picked these up because they're kind of a baby theme. These were 25 pence as well, and it's got like the alphabet that goes around that one. I don't know if you can see that there. And these have got tiny safety pins like for babies' nappies. So that was 25 pence as well. And the last thing for 25 pence were these butterfly stickers. I know lots of people have hauled these stickers. I just wanted to get one pack just to see. I wasn't sure if I'd use them much, so that's why I just picked up one. Okay, so now we will move on to the I think I've got a couple of 50p items and then the pound items. Right, just as we were rummaging through the box, we found another 25 pence bargain. Okay, so I picked up 4 of these. Okay, so 4 cost me £1, but you do buy them singly, and they're actually transfers. So on the back there, you can see there's a little stick to transfer the stickers there onto any craft projects. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for at the moment, but I thought for 25 pence, that is really, really worth picking up. So over this little section here, they're the 25 pence goodies in that section. Now we've got just 3 things that were 50 pence. These are really, really cute. They're little birds, and they're on they're metal embellishments. I don't know if you can see. And there's some sort of little birds on branches and various things like that. And I just thought they'd be nice for scrapbooking and various bits. So they were 50 pence for the pack. These decoupage papers were also 50 pence per pack. So you've got a floral one there with roses, and then you've got a little pretty design there with some flowers and circles and various bits like that. So they had quite a few to choose from for 50 pence. So I thought that was quite a good bargain to pick up. If you don't have much money for craft supplies, then Every Crafts a Pound is quite a good website to go on. Right, now we'll jump on to the pound items. So everything I'm going to show you in this section was £1, okay? So first of all, we've got the embossing folder with a nice heart in the middle there with some swirly design around the edge, and that's in the 5x7. Okay, so I can use that with my Big Shot. And the next one I picked up was also an embossing folder, and this one is of a chandelier. I just thought that was really, really beautiful. So hopefully I'll be making a card or something with that at some point when I have time. Okay, so that was the pound one. Then we've got some key embellishments. Again, I thought these would be nice when you're layering up, you know, various things, and you get 5 keys there for £1. These were from the Christmas section, and although they say Christmas, I don't think they're necessarily just for Christmas. So we picked up some of the silver doilies and also the gold ones. I don't know how many you get in a pack. Oh, 30 it says on the back there, so you get 30 of each, but I thought that was also a good buy. Here's some tea varnish, tea dye varnish. So what you do is you would paint that on to your project if you want that kind of effect, and then if you want it darker, you just add more and more sort of as you go through. Then we also picked up some of this bunting. Now it's card, it's not really, really thick, but you get quite a few here. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10. So you get 10 on there. Okay, so you can do various projects with those. On that theme, They also had some hearts, and these feel a bit thicker. You get 5 of those for the same price. But again, you could use those quite easily for crafting. These are double-sided adhesive rollers, and again they're a good price at £1 as well. And next we have a pair of the antibacterial scissors. They're the 6-inch ones, and they've got the soft grip handle. And I also picked up some of the detail, the fine ones. They're 4 inches, and I thought they'd be good for sort of little bits of work if I'm cutting out napkins or anything that's a bit smaller. So they're the 2 pairs of scissors there. Then we've got some craft tacky glue. You get 60ml in there. It says it's super tacky PVA craft glue with an extra fine precision tip. Okay, so that's just like that on the end. Then I thought that'd be good if we're doing any sort of small bits. Then I picked up some felt, and I think that might be the last of the pound items. So you get quite a nice pack of all different colours in there, everything from dark all the way through. You get your pinks and your blues, there's brown, and it ends in a purple on the end, and I'll be using those in the one of the next projects that I'm doing. I am going to do some Valentine's very shortly. So they're all the pound items. Now we're going to move on to slightly different price stuff. We've got the first edition Sweet Nothings paper pack. Now this is the 6x6 paper pack, and it was £3. Now I have this in the larger 12x12, and I really like it, so that's why I picked it up. And I know they did have the larger ones on there, but when I went on they were all sold out. I know Vicky Mouse did a haul with what's it called here, the Grace Taylor, the Forest Friends, but they didn't have any of the £5 packs left when I went on. I think they'd literally just gone, so I just picked up the paper pad instead from the Grace Taylor. I'll show you that in a second. So there we go, that's this one. Just some really nice designs in there. Right, next price-wise, I think we are moving on to these cards and envelopes. So these are the 7x5, and you get 25 in a pack, and they were, again, in the £3 price bracket. So I thought they'd be good to use with the embossing folders and things like that. Now I'll show you the Grace Taylor. I'm going up in price, you see. This is the Grace Taylor paper pad. So I know you've probably seen this on other people's channels. I know Vicky had this on. And I think Jane bought some things from here as well. Jane Davis, I'm sure she did. I think she bought some of the butterflies. So this is the paper pad, and it's really thick. It feels really sort of substantial. So you get 4 of each of the 25 designs, so that's 100 sheets of paper, and this was £3. Okay, this was the pack that Vicky got in for a £5, and she got various other things as well, but that deal was phenomenal, so that obviously sold out really quickly. So this is the pack here. So you've got 100 papers, and I'll just flick through. So they're in order, so you get 4 and 4 and 4, if you see what I mean. It's not sort of like dotted round. Now they're not thick, but they're okay to use. You know, it's not something that you can't use. And quite interestingly, they look like they're perforated, which is different. Okay, so I'm going to try and flick this so you can have a little look. So you're all like on the woodlandy themes. And again, if you do a lot of paper craft, for £3, this is an amazing price. It really is. So if you haven't been on to Every Craft's £1 before, have a look. Now, everything isn't £1, but lots and lots of things are. As you can see, I've got a mixture of stuff. They sell things that are cheaper than £1, more than £1, you know. But there are still loads of things on there for a quid that you can pick up. So when they have deals like this on, it's definitely worth placing an order. And I think £40 for free delivery is quite good, because when you think all this came to exactly £40. It would cost you a lot more if you went, say, Hobbycraft or something to buy this. So, okay, the next thing price-wise is this album. Okay, so it's the Sweet Nothings album. It's 12 by 12, and this was £3.50. And I picked that up to follow some of Phoebe's schoolwork and her sort of progress. So we're going to put some pictures in it when she's doing various things, and just to keep a bit of a log, really. So, as I say, it's a good size. It's 12 by 12. And then when you go into the side, you've just got these pockets here, and then you've got the paper inside the pocket. Okay, so you've got loads and loads there to fill out. And I thought for £3.50, you know, that is fantastic. And you can put your pictures in there. You can write in it. You can do bits of paper. You know, you can bling it up just how you want. So I thought that would be a great way to use that. And the very last item that I picked up is quite heavy, and it's these magnetic sheets. They are A4 magnetic sheets. Now, if you bought 12, then they're normally £1 each, but if you buy 12, then you get them for £10. So I picked up 12. I did see Vicky bought these as well. She's using them for the same thing that I am, for the dies, to store my dies. Because they're magnetic, if you are looking for somewhere to store your dies, because they're magnetic, they'll stick on really, really nicely. So I'm going to do that with mine. But they feel really strange when they're all like put together. They're dead weird. They're like really heavy and bendy. They feel really strange. But there we go. They're the things that I bought from Every Crafts a Pound, and that is box number 3. Now we're just waiting for box number 4 to come. It hasn't arrived yet, but it should come today, and that will be the last in these crafty hauls. So I've had a real good spend up. I've had a real treat of myself. Now I've got to save some pennies to see if I could redeem myself a little bit now. So I'm going to pop down the craft room very shortly. I'm going to be doing some Valentine's makes. So I want to get a few more of those filmed. And after we finish Valentine, then we'll be moving on to Easter. But I want to get the Valentine bits done first. And I'll also mix and match some of the crafty ideas in with you. I know there's some of the videos that I did promise we would do cooking-wise. There's quite a few requests of recipes when we showed you the book, but it's been absolutely manic, and Courtney hasn't really had time to do those. There was a prawn cocktail, the beef one. It's various things that people wanted to see, but I haven't forgotten, and I know I've got various requests come through for videos, but I do try to keep on top of it as much as I can. But I'm sure you can imagine it is quite hectic sometimes. And quite time consuming, but I should have time this afternoon to pop down the craft room, get a few things done. Phoebe's going to come down there with me. We're going to do a couple of crafts for kids as well. There will be some Valentine related, and all of the goodies that I've bought so far will be used, well, not all of them, but I will start using them, if you know what I mean, in the crafts coming up. So that's it for now. And if you haven't already checked out Ebony and Courtney's channels, they've got channels too. So if you're interested in makeup or anything like that, I will link their channels in the description down below. I know Ebbs has put her makeup video on, and Courtney has filmed one, but yet to edit it. So there's also that going on too. So thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.